So welcome to the Consumer Electronics Show. We're starting our tour out here on the floor. And one of the things that we always do is we love to take you through some of the award winners that we have within 2025. What I'm gonna start you with is actually not human healthcare, it's pet care. It was one of the themes that we saw last year. Pet care really was advancing around the diagnostics that you wear, the wearables and the things, just like you can track your heart rate. You can track a pet's heart rate. We're seeing the advancement of that, so the future of health expands beyond just human care with this device here, which is really around early detection and screening of cancer. Just like you would want to know whether or not you have breast cancer or colon cancer earlier in stage 1, so do your pets. And your pets are 5 times more likely, based on this, to have lymphoma than a human. And so how can we help them get better diagnostics, get better at understanding their cancer rates, cancer screening, and what's happening within their bodies? That's what this device is trying to do. So it's an award winner in 2025. It's an advancement, not just for your human family, but for your overall pet family.
Hi everybody, Neal, Batra, live from the floor at CES here in Las Vegas. Another quick hit here at the Innovation Showcase, the awards area within the show. And one piece that really caught our eye was this mouth pad. Mouth pad's really interesting, not particularly high tech though, it's Bluetooth enabled, but what it's meant to do is fit inside someone's mouth, tailored for their spacing and their sort of dental structure. And what it allows you to do is actually operate a technical device, be it a laptop or an iPad, but also for those that are physically challenged, actually something that can let them help manage maybe their own wheelchair and something that lets them move around. And so what's interesting about this is it's going to be something that helps those that are looking for an advantage of managing a technical device, but for some folks it's going to actually be mobility creating and a real meaningful augmentation solution. Again, not particularly technologically advanced, but what we really like about it is it's N of 1. So as you all have been on the future of health journey here with Deloitte, you know we continue to emphasize N of 1 solutions. This is a great example of one that's specific to the individual, lets them solve their own needs, and it's something that looks like it's going to have some real run here. One of the awardees here at CES, live from Las Vegas. More to come.
So we're back on the floor here at the Innovation Center at CES. And one of the 2025 award winners is this here, which is a portable x-ray machine. Now, when we talk about the future of health, oftentimes we talk about the innovation within well care. How do we keep people from getting sick? But accidents happen, people will continue to get sick. And what this device does is actually takes significant x-ray capabilities, but puts it in the palms of emergency responders. So that when you're actually having an accident or an incident out in a remote location, someone can get an image to an emergency room doctor so that it's 30 minutes, 45 minutes before you ever arrive. Those minutes matter and can be life-changing. And so what you're seeing here is that innovation expands beyond just what a consumer can buy off the shelf. It's what a consumer can actually get the benefits from when they have an accident and need the healthcare when it's required.
So another example as we're walking the floor here of the awardees at the CES show here in Las Vegas is a really interesting app called Move Freaker. I'm not sure about the name, but what's interesting about it is it's a great example of segmentation. Focused on seniors, it's a simple app that allows folks to understand gait, muscle strength, mobility, simple to use, focus on the elderly, and is a fabulous example of really segmenting within healthcare and tailoring solutions specific to a population. Not sure this would work for a mid-40s person or a younger athlete or even a child, but for the elderly, specific to what matters to them, really precise language, tailoring, visual tailoring, really nice. Great example of segmentation, one of the major themes that we continue to emphasize here on the journey towards the future of health. Love it. More to come from the floor here at CES. So another one that caught our eye here on the floor here at CES in the awards section is an electric salt spoon. And the big question is how is this health oriented at all? Well, what's interesting about the salt spoon is that through vibrations, it actually enhances the taste of salt. And so it's an opportunity if you were to manage your diet, you're worried on high blood pressure, manage about salt intake. One way is to manage the salt actually in the food, and others to avoid salty foods altogether. But a third option is actually using the electric salt spoon, having less salt in your food and still getting sort of the flavor and the burst of the salt that maybe enhances the experience for you. So it's a great example of on the way to wellness in the future of health, it's not always going to be about pharmacological solutions or technical solutions, or even on the wellness side, food intake and management. It might be really novel solutions that help enhance some of the aspects of the food or the solution itself and lets you actually accomplish your goals in a very non-traditional way. caught our eye, real interesting take. Electric salt spoon, just one of the many things we're seeing here on the floor here at CES.
So hopefully this was entertaining. We talked about a ton of things today. Really where we're at with the future of health is the consumer at the center, really. And I would say we see it happening. Where are we at with data? Where are we at with interoperability? And then last, so what are the bets that we see investors making, and what do we hope they start to make next year? So hopefully you enjoyed this. Again, Neal, Batra, Andy Davis here at the Consumer Electronics Show. Hopefully you enjoy this session and the insights provided.